guys, this is Gloria Exum with the Lippman Group, Sotheby International Realty, bringing to you the Nashville Real Estate Show. And today we have a special guest with us, Tonya Esquibel, Regional Vice President of Summit Funding.
Hi. Thank you for having me on the show today.
Glad that you could make it. Tonya, I'm really excited about having you here today because you're certainly an expert in the lending field. And now that we're rolling into a new year, I'd like for you just to share a little bit with me about what's happening in your industry.
Sure. So 20 years, this will be my 21st year, so that's kind of exciting, I guess, all on its own. But starting off this year, there's a lot of anxiety behind interest rates, and our interest rate's going to continue to rise, especially since the Fed announced that they're going to continue to rise short-term rates. I feel like that this year, going into election year, that rates will probably range between 1.25%, which still is a great interest rate for people to be able to get into home ownership. One other thing that I want to just kind of mention briefly is there's still a lot of myths out there that people feel like they have to have a certain credit score in the 700s or have to have 20% for a down payment. And I think with the talk of interest rates and some of those myths about down payment and credit scores, it's kind of put people on the fence and people on hold that could absolutely get into a home before those rates start to rise on us.
I totally agree. I feel that on my side also. People that are, showing an interest in looking at homes, but they're a little apprehensive about going ahead and getting qualified for a loan. And as a professional realtor working with someone, like you, we've done many sales together, and you've really taken great care of my clients over the years. I think it's just even more important now with all of this concern, and also with some of the changes that have happened in 2015 in our industry, to get them over to you quickly and to put their mind at ease as soon as possible.
Yeah, I usually tell clients when they call in and they're a little nervous about even starting the process, but it literally only takes 10 to 15 minutes to start the process, and there's no upfront fees, there's no cost. I encourage clients to come in and sit down with us to go over everything, because you're right. Whether it's your first home or your 10th home, the government has changed a lot of things in our industry on the mortgage side, and it's best to come in and see all your options and understand them. And then you can leave feeling confident whether you can buy today or whether you're on a perfect plan to be able to buy in 60 days or 90 days.
Well, Tonya, we sell all price points at the Lippman Group, Sotheby International Realty, and we're actually seeing a lot more first-time home buyers. What can you tell me about what's happening with down payment assistance and things like that right now for first-time home buyers?
Yes, there's always been down payment assistance programs in this market for home buyers. And what a lot of people don't understand is if you have not owned a home in the last 3 years, you're actually considered a first-time home buyer.
Wow.
THDA is one of the most popular ones here. It's Tennessee Housing Development Agency, and they have a great program for first-time home buyers. They do have some income limits on there, but just in general, an FHA loan only requires 3.5% down. The conventional loan changed a year ago to only 3% down. So even though you might not qualify for a THDA or down payment assistance loan, it's still a very minimum down payment for you to come up with to get into a home. And most of those programs will allow you to even get a gift for 100% of your down payment.
Great, and I think that this year is going to really bring some opportunities for us to do some home buyers education, seminars and things like that, to just be out there available to people in the community, working together to help them reach their goals. So
absolutely, I feel that there's a need to educate what we call the millennial generation. They are the ones that understand a lot of the myths and have a fear about the process, thinking that they have to put up a huge down payment, that they have to have an exceptional credit score. But you can go down as low as a 580 middle score in an FHA with a 3.5% down payment. So, and just in having my children at that millennial age and knowing their friends and their sphere of friends, they just feel it's safer to rent because it's such an unknown for them. So I think you're exactly right. I think as real estate professionals and mortgage professionals, we need to provide that education to them, because we do need to get first-time home buyers up. And in general, that age generation is about 50% below what it normally is for first-time home buyers in the market. So they really do need some education.
I definitely think we're going to see an increase this year with that. I think a lot of people who've been sitting on the fence, and the rents have gone up. The rental rates have definitely gone up. So it's really, I think, going to encourage people to start taking a harder look or reaching out for programs like you have available at Summit Funding, and working with us in the real estate industry to help them attain their first-time purchase. Well, I want to thank you for being the guest on the show today. And
my pleasure.
If you you are out there watching and you need to get started on that process, you can reach Tonya at Summit Funding. And also, if there's anything we can do to help you at the Lippman Group, Sotheby International Realty to help you start your search for a new home, please give us a call. And thanks again.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.